So I've been awful busy lately with trying to manage time, work, and these videos, but recently I was lucky enough to catch the Power Rangers 25th anniversary special on TV, and let me just say, it's not that bad. I don't think it's particularly great, but I think it's the best Power Rangers reunion episode since the 10th anniversary special Forever Red. And sadly, every reunion since then has been mostly terrible, and coming from some of the worst seasons the show has had to offer. But this one I actually thoroughly enjoyed, and I thought I'd take a break from my upcoming project to give my thoughts on the special, seeing that I am a big fan of Power Rangers. Now, right off the bat, I just recently started watching Ninja Steel, the season where this comes from, so I don't know a whole lot of the story or characters. I'm about like 4 or 5 episodes in, but I understand the basic gist. Plus, I'm not reviewing this based on the season, but instead as like an anniversary special for Power Rangers in general. Also, this video will contain spoilers for this episode, so this is your warning. First off, it's great to have Jason David Frank back as Tommy, because actor and character alike, him being there just makes it just a bit better, and it's always great to count on him. And what's even better is that there are 2 Tommies here. One's the original, and one's an evil robot. But it's really poorly CGI'd robot with a shitty look to it, but thankfully you hardly see him in that form. Instead, he takes the form of an evil Tommy, paying homage to the Tommy that was first introduced in Season 1, and similar to the Return of the Green Ranger saga from Season 2, which is pretty awesome. And no shock, Tommy gets even cooler from there with this new Master Morpher he can use to change into all of his past Rangers, Dino Thunder, Zeo, and Mighty Morphin. No Turbo though, but honestly that doesn't bother me. Again, this is the best the series has utilized Tommy as a cameo since Forever Red, excluding Dino Thunder because he was a primary character in that season. Though, my biggest gripe with this special is that it's too short. It runs for only about 22 minutes and barely focuses on the cameos. I mean, I'm grateful that they brought back all these veteran Rangers to fill their roles again, but I feel like they could have been better utilized. Tommy was great, but the screen was filled up with mostly him and the Ninja Steel Rangers, who actually are just taking sort of a backseat to him. I know some of you are probably thinking that Forever Red was great, and that was also 22 minutes, but keep in mind, the Wild Force Rangers aren't the main focus. You see them in one scene where they don't share any dialogue, and instead the special focused on all 10 Red Rangers from the past 10 seasons, excluding Oracle, but again, that doesn't bother me. They all share dialogue together, individual fight sequences, and even some genuinely charming moments within all 22 minutes. Hell, the 20th anniversary special spanned out to an hour and it still doesn't hold a candle to Forever Red, or this for that matter. Shit, once a Ranger at least had the veteran Rangers interact with each other and share more screen time, and I was fine with that since the Overdrive Rangers just suck. But each Ranger here barely gets any screen time or even 2 lines of dialogue. And even worse, Tommy and Kat don't share a moment together, which I was really hoping for when I first heard she was going to be in this special, but we don't see that and it really sucks. But hopefully we can know more about that in the upcoming Soul of the Dragon graphic novel. Speaking of which, I like how this special pays attention to the fact that this series has other dimensions, because if you've been paying attention to the Power Rangers comics in the last few years like I have, you'll know that's what they're all about. I feel like the inclusion of that in this special was a little more intentional and had more meaning because of the lore of Power Rangers, so not so bad. But to make matters worse, the big battle with all 16 of the Rangers, and 10 being veteran Rangers, lasts only 1 minute. Like, wow, this special can't feel any more rushed than it does here. Like, what a waste of potential. A show based around fighting, not to mention 16 Rangers in an anniversary special, and the big fight lasts only 1 minute? That is fucking stupid. We don't even get a Zord battle. I mean, we get to see the Falcon Zord, which was cool, but otherwise a really weak and disappointing climax. What a waste. But in conclusion, I feel like there are more misses than hits in the special. There's definitely a lot of cool elements to it, but a lot more should have been improved upon. If you ask me, I still think it's one of the better anniversary episodes, as it does have a lot to admire in the whole lore of Power Rangers, and it's definitely worth a watch, even if you're not familiar with Ninja Steel like I am. I still wish a lot of these specials would learn from Forever Red on how to be a great anniversary episode, so maybe I'll talk more about that in a future video, but for now, Dimensions in Danger almost holds a candle to being more phenomenal.